Hello, welcome to Sage and Stone Homestead. My name is Heather, and today we're going to be processing rabbits. So I am going to split this video up into two separate sections. We're going to be showing how we dispatch our rabbits here on our homestead. I don't think we've ever shown that before, and there's a reason for that. There are some people out there on the internet that just, like, for lack of a better term, they get off on stuff like that. And we really don't want that to be the main focus, but truthfully, this is the hard part. This is stuff that people really need to see in order to really understand the whole process. Like I mentioned in our goat processing video, it's never easy to take any animal's life. There are ways that people decide are easier, and for some people, hands-on methods like using the hopper popper, that's not for them. That's what we do here, so that's what we're going to be showing. But there are other methods. We actually have this book, Basic Butchery of Livestock and Game, and in this book they actually suggest that you hit the rabbit in the back of the head with a club. I feel like there's going to be a lot more margin for error in this method. I'm sure people get away with this method without issue most of the time, but there's a lot less of a way for it to go wrong when you use some methods like this. You can also use a high-powered pellet gun. I think it's 1,000 feet per second. That's going to be best to use, and either shoot the rabbit right between, well, you draw a line between the ear and the eye, and the ear and the eye, and shoot right there. And or you could actually shoot the back of the head, basically through the back of the head, between the ears and out the mouth. Those are going to be the most ideal and the quickest shots that are going to be the most humane. So in this video, we'll show you how we dispatch a rabbit using the hopper popper, and then I'll do the processing part in a separate video. And I just want to preface everything by saying that this is a video that is intended for educational purposes. We're trying to teach people how to raise their own food at home, and this is a large part of that. So this device that we have down here, the hopper popper, what it does, it's called cervical dislocation, and it's essentially an internal decapitation, and it is relatively bloodless. Sometimes we do get a little bit of bleeding out of the nose and mouth, but I'm going to show you how we use this device to get a quick kill and as humane a kill as possible. I'm going to say right out the gate that it is fine to take your time. Don't rush this process, because when you rush, you're going to be making mistakes, and that's heartbreaking to make a mistake. It's not like mistakes will never be made, but take your time and they're a lot less likely to happen. So the hopper popper has this straighter edge here and then an angled edge here. I find that it's easiest to have this mounted at basically hip level. It gives me a good angle on it, and it's easier if when I'm dispatching the rabbit, if the head is lower than the back legs, and I think you'll see why that is when we get to dispatching the rabbit. But essentially, when I've got the rabbit's head moved into position, it tends to stay best in the hopper popper if the rabbit's chin is basically placed right about here, right over this straight bar. If the rabbit's chin is more further out this way, you have more of a chance of the head slipping down and not getting a good dislocation. So we are about to kill a live rabbit, 2 of them actually on this video. So if you are uncomfortable with that, please click off now. So I'm going to cradle the bunny. I've got a hold of his ears because I need his head to have good placement inside the crook of the hopper popper. I've got a hold of his back legs here, and that's just to keep him still. And when you're ready, give a sharp tug backward and slightly upward. And if you need to, put some weight into it so that you know you've done a good job. You'll be able to feel when the dislocation happens. It's pretty easy to see with this particular rabbit that the head is no longer connected, but we don't have any visible blood on the outside. So he's gone. All right, one more time. Got our bunny. Got him by the ears. I'm covering his eyes with my hand. It just helps him be less wiggly. Got his back legs, like so. In the crook of the hopper popper, keeping good tension, and lean into it. Okay, just like that. He's gone. So that is that as far as dispatch goes. I'm gonna link the processing video at the end of this one, and I'm gonna be posting them at the exact same time on the exact same day. So if you'd like to, head over to that video and we'll see you there.